So let's take a look at watermarks. This is something that a lot of people like to insert into their documents. To insert a watermark, you would think you'd go to the Insert tab, but you don't. You go to the Design tab, and you come over here to the page background, because that's essentially what you're doing. You're inserting a background that has some transparency to it. So I'm going to click on Watermark. You have some default options here, including draft and sample, and do not copy, and so on. You can customize your watermark. You can go to more watermarks from office.com, which for some reason says no online content available. Once you have one in there, you can remove it. So I'm going to hit custom watermark. I can say none, which is what we have now. I can say text, and I can in here put in whatever text I want, the font, the size it automatically determines based on how much text there is and how much room there is on the page. So if I do a let's go back. If I do, let's say draft, that's what it looks like when you insert that. I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to do a custom watermark. Select a picture from, this is online. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to, just choose a random, well, I don't know if the beach is the right thing. It's been super hot, so well, I guess water's good. So let's say I want to use this one. Okay, so it scales it automatically and it'll wash it out. Click OK. So it scales it to fit within the margins. Let's take a look at what happens to that when I say, let's say I want it to be 150%. See, that makes it cover the whole document. That may be an effect that I want. One thing to keep in mind, though, is when you print this kind of document, most printers on a Word document cannot do border to border. There's going to be a portion of the border that's going to be, there won't be any ink or toner. So keep that in mind. It will not go border to border typically with Word. So I close that, and you'll notice that it inserts that watermark on all of the pages, regardless of section breaks. Same thing is true of backgrounds, page borders, and so on. So keep that in mind. If you want to make a page color using this feature, it colors all the pages the same. So if you don't mind that, go for it. Have fun with this.